Have you need of me?
What's going on?
Got a sec?
I implore you.
What are your thoughts?
Hey, you.
Huh?
Well...
Indeed.
This way.
Let's see. Got a minute? Oh, that's right.
Yes? Nice day we're having. Would it bother you?
Do you have a spare moment?
Got a second? Not good.
So listen.
If you say so.
Well,
Let's see.
Let's give it a go.
You have my thanks. The Duke has stamped out most of the troops who invaded Fraldarius. As things stand, a clash on royal soil and eventually within the capital is inevitable. As you are the only blood kin I have, my lord, I pray we might find a way to resolve this conflict peacefully. Bah, what rubbish. He sings of conciliation, but I know a threat when I read it.
Shouldn't you take better care of a letter from your dear nephew, my lord?
He's not expecting a reply. The creature means to slay me.
Your fear of Prince Dimitri runs deeper than I thought. You shouldn't have missed your chance 4 years ago in Dusker, or 2 years ago during the suppression of the rebellion. That's twice you failed to kill him.
I've learned my lesson. A lion's cub is still a lion, and one cannot slay a lion with a clumsy scheme. It's those monstrous eyes, Cornelia. They terrify me. The boy is a vicious animal, yet he attempts to feign actual grief that we can't find common ground. The aberrance of it shakes me to my core.
I understand completely.
Every night since I killed my brother, I dream a lion is ripping out my throat.
You'll run yourself ragged if you live your days in fear of revenge. You were meant to rule Fargus, and you have the power to make it so. Your royal army is the finest in the realm, and if I may be so bold, you also have me. Put your worries to rest, my king. Sleep deeply and without fear.
I'm so utterly tired. Tired of being afraid. Tired of what I've become. All of it.
I see. And how much longer until Talus gives the word?
I know only that something is amiss in the Imperial capital.
Curse it all! I am not waiting 1,000 years for that doddering old fool to act. Rally the Western lords and their troops, and be quick about it. Have them make ready to intercept that whelp.
As you command, Cleobulus.
According to our scouts, the enemy has positioned their troops on the capital streets.
So they can use the townsfolk as shields when we take the fight to them. With vulgar tactics.
Well, now that we know their strategy, our next move will be critical. A victory stained with the people's blood achieves nothing. We'll need to move our forces swiftly, but with caution. Dedu, has there been a reply from my uncle?
Nothing of yet.
I thought not.
Your Highness, will you truly be able to strike Rufus down when the time comes?
I will do what is required of me.
Preparations are complete, Your Highness.
The people are waiting for you, Dimitri. Let's not keep them any longer.
No, we'd best not.
You're our commander, but you look like you're heading for a funeral. Could you maybe try not being so insufferable?
Apologies for my demeanor. I've more than a few things on my mind. But very well. Let's begin our final war council.
You look pale. Not keen on fighting your own blood?
Sadly, I saw this fight coming long ago.
Then what's the problem?
Now that I've brought the fight to the streets of the capital, I wonder if my actions are right. Most of the people here favor keeping the royal line of succession. That's because my father and the kings before him maintained peace inside these walls. But ever since my uncle seized power, the people have been forced to endure his licentious reign. Did you know they asked me to assume the throne before my time at the academy? They said only a true king could undo Rufus's misrule.
So why didn't you?
Because it would have divided the kingdom, just as it's doing now. Yet had I supported my uncle's claim, it would have been open rebellion. And the only way to prevent such a rebellion is to invade the capital and kill the regent. In other words, I cannot restore my grandfather's peace without first breaking it.
In that case, there's no reason to hesitate. You know fighting is the only answer here. You just have to accept it.
My apologies. I have a bad habit of agonizing over such things. And as all of you have come this far to help me, the least I can do is make an attempt at optimism.
Hear you loud and clear. I might just be able to help.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin the operation.
I'll do what I can. I'll back you up.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Let's begin. Allow me to help.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our...
I'll do my best. We'll win if we work together.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Here, the soldiers are using the townsfolk shields. What cowards!
And our first priority is to secure the people's safety. My uncle can wait.
I'll do it.
We'll start by eliminating guards on the capital perimeter. Commence the attack.
This will go faster if we split into 2 groups.
Let's start the attack.
Let's get it coming! Shore up the defenses!
Let us take this stronghold!
I've awaited this.
I think I'm in.
Perimeter is secure. Things should be easier now that we know our backs are secure. Open the gates and seize the
Take a
town.
breather.
Allow me.
Ensure no harm comes to the people. We will proceed as planned. We must strive.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Not a problem. I've got this. My turn?
Furiad is large. We should divide and conquer.
Hey, aren't the front gates still closed off? We should probably open them up so we can get reinforcements in here, yeah?
A fine idea. And if things go awry, we might need another way out.
This stronghold will fall!
Well, he's a valiant one. Clearly that apple did not fall far from the tree.
To think they would involve innocent people. We must end this battle as soon as we can. Let's start the attack.
Begin the operation. Our order...
I shall take the lead. We will proceed as planned.
Take a breather. Not a problem.
I can go.
Let's do this!
This stronghold will fall!
I got this! Not yet!
this really the best the officers of Etha can offer? Disappointing.
I do this for His Highness.
Shall we? Let's...
I'll handle this.
I've awaited this moment. We will proceed as we must strive to perform to the best of our...
Begin the operation. Our order...
Take a breather.
Let's start the attack.
Not a problem.
Allow me.
I got this! In that case, fling open the gates.
Sorry, Your Highness. Stole your thunder there.
Shall we? Let's...
I'll handle this.
Your Highness, you're all right. Some nights we should have never let it come to this. Do not blame yourselves. However, you seek to make amends. Lend me your strength and help me reclaim the capital.
Begin the operation.
I've awaited this moment.
Forgive me, my lord. I see our enemy is somewhat competent. Deal with this, Viscount Kleiman.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin the operation. All troops.
My turn?
Worry not, Cornelia.
Allow me.
We will save Prince Dimitri from that vile puppeteer who controls him.
We need to take care of those soldiers before we're boxed in.
I suggest we again divide our soldiers to deal with the multiple threats, Your Highness.
I have your back!
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I got this! Not yet!
This is just sad. Can we please hurry and get this battle over with?
Allow me. Thank the goddess we were able to keep the people out of harm's way.
You're up, Ingrid!
Always glad to be of help. This ends here! Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
We will proceed as planned.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
I shall take the lead.
This stronghold will fall!
My worth.
I think I've grown.
Please, Your Highness, you must see reason.
Take a breather.
We're only doing our duty.
Take him into custody. I have a lot of questions for him.
At once, Your Highness.
I can go.
I'll handle this.
The town should be safe for the time being. Let's press on to the castle.
How do we breach the castle with the drawbridges up?
These people are hopelessly outnumbered. Unleash our units from the strongholds and crush them all.
We will proceed as planned. We move, now.
Not a problem. Move out!
Shall we? Come with me.
This could be our chance. There are controls by the castle gates that lower the drawbridges. We can do so from within the strongholds.
Your Highness, the troops that escaped the castle have taken up position in the surrounding strongholds.
That won't do. We must retake them at once and ensure the town is safe for good.
You're here to rescue us. Give us the honor of joining you in battle.
I've awaited this moment. This area is secure. Not a moment too soon, it seems.
My turn?
Allow me. Let's give it a shot.
We will proceed as planned. We must...
Allow me. I can't take any chances.
You paying attention?
That's the last of the strongholds. Things should be much quieter around here from now on. And of course, the main entrance is blocked.
Begin the operation. Our order...
Need to find another way
My
in.
turn? Not a problem. I've got it.
I can go.
Let us crush their defenses.
I have your back! Well done. Now to lower the drawbridge.
Let's start the attack. I appreciate your help.
Come with me!
I'm coming too.
Let's get that bridge down. Where are the controls?
Good.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Begin the operation. Our order...
Now,
Allow
if we lower
me.
the other drawbridge, we'll be able to attack the enemy from both sides.
I clearly underestimated the royal whelp. Time for someone to put him in his place.
We will proceed as planned.
Not a problem. Take a breather.
Allow me.
Now that we have access to both the east and west bridges, it's time to breach the capital, corner the traitors, and strike them down.
My, this is your lucky day. I've decided that you deserve my personal attention.
Ah, fate. You truly are whimsical. Will today mark my death or his? Either way, this farce will finally come to a close.
By the long faces, does our hospitality displease you so?
Shall we? Let's get...
I'll handle this.
I've awaited this moment.
Take a breather. Not a problem. I've got this.
I can go.
It cannot end like this.
I think I'm improving.
Shall we? Let's give it a
I'll handle this.
So, it's come to this at last. Well, if you want my head, then come here.
I intend to, Uncle.
On our pride as knights, we will defend our liege to the last!
I had long hoped for it, and you might finally see eye to eye.
Foolish child. A man and a monster can never come to conference.
With me now.
It's my pleasure. Stand down!
I should have killed you at Dusker when I had the chance.
My turn?
What are you waiting for,
I can go.
monster? Kill me. Avenge your father.
Find that man. Take him away.
Oh, you poor dears. I've never seen so many deluded fools in one place.
Come with me! I have you!
I'm coming too.
Little beasts. None of this would be happening if not for that old man Tullis.
I cannot fall here. Lambert would never let me hear the end of our reunion.
Yes, this should help. Thank you.
Getting wrapped up in my fun again. But sadly, I must bid you farewell.
She's slippery, that one.
Your Highness, we are moving Rufus to a cell and preparing him for questioning.
Good, thank you. I will join you shortly. Raise your voices with me, friends! You fought hard this day, and now, victory is ours!
keep aiming higher.
I suppose I've improved.
I think I've grown.
I'm stronger. We'll see about that.
I'm glad to be of use. I must keep aiming higher. How can I best use this power?
I've grasped new strength.
Yes, this makes sense.
This will help everyone out.
Something you feel like saying?
No.
All traitors get put to the sword. It's his duty as king.
Final words?
None for you. But tell me something, boy. Does it trouble you to slay your own kin? What a surprise. I did not think you capable of sympathy, craven monster that you are.
Yes. But either way, I do what I must.
Well, to perish by your hand, it is a fate that I much deserve.
Which leaves the Lords Elidor, Mateus, and Clymen. We believe they, as well as many powerful Western lords, were accomplices in the assassination of the late king. Along with the Grand Duke, they seem to have received large sums of money and supplies from the imperial nobility. Thinking this to be recompense for the assassination in Duscur, we investigated the link further. In 1171, the mage Cornelia arranged for a certain powerful imperial family to come to the kingdom.
That's the year when my step-uncle, Lord Arundel, brought Edelgard here in exile.
Correct. We think Lord Arundel and his followers were behind the matter. They have deep ties to the imperial household.
As I suspected. You're a clever man, Margrave Gautier. Well done.
Thank you, Your Highness.
If we continue wringing information out of them at this pace, we'll soon have a clear picture of what transpired.
My uncle's attendants must also confess to the slaughter in Duscur. But now that things have come this far, we can't expect the Western Lords to stay silent. We need a way to keep them far from power.
Oh, there are always ways, provided you're willing to keep all your options open.
Yes, I suppose so. Let us speak more of this later. For now, spread word of what you have found to every palace and pub in the land. That should help keep the lords in check.
Is that wise, Your Highness? If we announce that Rufus was involved in the tragedy of Duscur,
I will not feed my people half-truths. They deserve to know.
I've always admired that candor, Your Highness. Yet such news is sure to create a degree of unrest in the kingdom.
So you suggest we bury the truth? Should it somehow come to light, the people's faith in me will be forever shaken. If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
Fine words, though I doubt they'll appease the people of Duscur. Nor the rest of Fargus, many of whom will not be so quick to forgive.
Ha! We thought you might say as much, which is why His Highness and I have devised a solution. I will resign the title of Duke and pass it to my heir.
Spare me, Rodrigue. One person with wild ideas is already one too many.
It's not wild at all, Matthias. Someone must bear responsibility for what happened in Duscur. People will naturally seek to point the finger at His Highness, and we need him unsullied if he is to lead. Someone has to get down in the mud and bear the slings and arrows for him. Who better for such a task than me?
Rodrigue will abandon his title and work with Dedue to restore harmony between our people. I'm not asking him to take his life. Rather, he offered to spend it to set things to rights.
In that case, we've only to deal with the issue of the throne. I believe we should move forward with your coronation straight away.
I agree. My time at the Officers' Academy was a valuable experience, but I belong here now. Obviously, Felix won't be able to return either. Have him come to me later, so I can deliver the news and an apology.
I've already had a word and told him what must be done. You've no need to apologize.
Yes, I have. As for you, Gustav, you'll also be staying here in the kingdom.
But I abandoned my homeland. There can be no place for me in Fargus.
I will make a place for you. I need your help. Lady Rhea will understand.
It would be my great honor, Your Highness.
Send word to the Church and the Lords. Count Galatea will be in charge of contacting the South. Now, there's another topic I'd like to discuss. I wish to reorganize my army. Since I have you all assembled, I'd like to hear your suggestions.
You still working, Dimitri? Have you even slept since the battle?
Never mind that. There's a favor I've been meaning to ask of you. It won't happen right away, but I'm considering the formation of a new private army. I need someone to captain them, and I was hoping it might be you.
And what does the leader of the kingdom need with a private army?
I fear my uncle may have rubbed off on too many of my knights. I'm not saying they're all bad, but it's clear as day that bribery ran rampant. To rectify the matter, I'm looking into a complete reorganization of the army. These next several years will be an age of civil war, and I want to be surrounded with the best and most loyal soldiers I can find.
Well, that does sound interesting. Still, I'm just a regular old grunt. Why put me in charge?
Because this will be an army of commoners, not knights and nobles. A mercenary like you is far more likely to earn their trust than some stuffy noble who's never known a day of hardship. Please, allow me to be clear. This is not an order. If you'd rather return to the Academy, you're free to do so.
Are you kidding? I'm in. Thank you, Dimitri.
Having put down Rufus's revolt and ended his uncle's life, Dimitri draws closer to the truth regarding the tragedy of Duscur, and also begins the process of ascending the throne. All the while, the Adrestian Empire deals with a fierce power struggle in its capital, Enbar. while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Almiran horde. Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home. Azure Gleam. To war. It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. After ascending the throne, Dimitri labors to bring peace to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. With Edelgard ruling as the Emperor of Adrestia and Claude leading the Leicester Alliance, the three erstwhile schoolmates strike out as the next generation of leaders. A new era is dawning in Fodlan, and much teeters at the brink of great change. The first tremors of a major upheaval rock the land as Edelgard declares war on the Central Church.
Pardon my lateness, Your Majesty.
You needn't worry, Felix. I know your duties are many. Though, I'm afraid we could not wait for you to begin the discussion.
This is about the Empire's declaration of war against the Central Church, yes?
Indeed. As you're aware, we have already begun accepting refugees from Garreg Mach. But a few days ago, I received a confidential request from Seteth, asking us to protect the higher-ranking members of the Church, including Lady Rhea herself. Of course, we'd only meet this eventuality were Garreg Mach to fall. As it stands, we find ourselves quite literally stuck between the Empire and the Church. I'm not sure how much longer we can remain neutral.
If I might, Your Majesty, troubling as it may be, I believe it prudent for us to reject this proposal from the Church outright. Offering them shelter will only serve to provoke an invasion from the Empire. This matter of the Southern Church concerns me as well, but I believe we have more important matters to be fussing over at the moment.
Your counsel is much appreciated, Viscount Elidor, but I assure you, things are not as cut and dry as you make them out to be. The mandate granted to the King of Fargus and all the lords who serve under him is given legitimacy only by the grace of the Church. Are we to renounce the very heart of this kingdom simply because we shudder at the thought of invasion? War will always come at one point or another, and some degree of suffering is purely inevitable. You know this as well as I, Viscount.
You dare speak of suffering, do you? When the blaze of war will not scorch your lands in the north as it does ours?
I would normally agree that those of us from the Northern Territory should hold less sway in this discussion. But if Garreg Mach were to fall, the war fronts would not halt in the west. Your Majesty, what of House Rowe or Galatea, or the others in the south?
Not a word from Count Rowe as it stands, but I did receive a missive from Count Galatea. It read, "My people are not fools enough to rejoice in the surrender of their territories to invaders. There is no morality in turning our backs on the institution at the very foundation of our lives. We must support the Church as they have supported us."
Your Majesty, we owe a great debt to the Central Church for their role in quelling the uprising 2 years ago. To not repay such generosity in kind would risk weakening the trust of your vassals.
And if that happens, we might find ourselves right back in the same mess as before. They lack the crest of Blaidd, but there's no small number of nobles who might crawl out of the woodwork claiming royal blood. The kingdom's already seen the turmoil and division such claimants can bring after the death of King Klaus.
But Duke Fraldarius, surely we are better served attempting to head off the very real and imminent war at hand, instead of debating hypothetical unrest.
I don't want my people to suffer the pain of conflict. But does anyone here really think the Empire will simply stop if we appease their every demand? Suppose we do let the Empire take the Archbishop. And suppose we accept this new Southern Church. Then what?
I imagine the Empire plans to install the Bishop of the Southern Church, Count Varley, in Lady Rhea's place. I fear I've heard nothing good concerning either the man himself or his teachings. They purport to be an arm of the Church of Seros, but the Southern Church is nothing more than a mouthpiece for the Empire at large.
In other words, rejecting the Central Church in favor of this new Southern one would be no different from flat-out accepting imperial rule. It's hard to say just how they would treat our kingdom were such events to unfold. Though I imagine it would involve heavy taxation for the express purpose of bleeding Fargus dry and filling the imperial coffers.
Do you have something to add, Duke Fraldarius?
Not really, no. I was just wondering how long we were planning to continue this tedious charade. The question's simple. Do we hand over our kingdom and subject ourselves to imperial rule or not?
I believe the Margrave has been quite clear as to what will happen if we give in to the Empire's demands. We've all been informed of the rapid reformation their region has undergone, many aspects of which I admire, I'm not ashamed to say. But an old, stubborn land like ours isn't suited for such tempestuous change. Radical new freedoms are not what the people of Fargus need right now. They need stability, steady improvement in their daily lives, and real, lasting change can only come from a solid foundation.
Sounds like your Majesty has made up his mind then. Just say the word and we'll leap into action.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus will hereby offer asylum to the Church of Seros. Everyone, sharpen your blades and prepare for the battles ahead. Gustav, Dedu, make to ride at once. Our intentions must be made clear. Not only to the Church and the Empire, but to Count Rowe as well, and all the other lords who failed to answer my summons.
Understood, Your Majesty.
Hey, did you hear? Sounds like we're gonna be going to war with the Empire.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Ever since His Majesty ascended the throne, we've been fighting battle after battle through every corner of Fargus. But I never thought we'd be going toe-to-toe with the actual Empire. I'd be nervous if it even felt real.
Yeah, it's not like I'm opposed to the war, but I have a weird feeling about this too.
You uneasy? I didn't even think that was possible. But I suppose you learn something new every day.
I can't help but wonder, though. What happens to Fargus now? I feel like things have been steadily improving lately, but not everyone favors His Majesty as I do.
Yeah, I hear the grumbles too. But there's not a ruler in the world who doesn't have their fair share of critics, right? All I know is, we wouldn't be where we are now if not for him. I mean, look at me. Saddled with some mysterious power we don't know anything about, and he still chose to put his faith in me. It's only right I return the favor in kind. Oh, and speak of the devil.
Am I interrupting something?
No, of course not. Please, allow me to take my leave. Your Majesty, Commander.
So, you heard all that, huh?
More or less. I apologize for the interruption, but there's an urgent matter at hand.
Anything I can do to help?
There is. As you know, we've offered asylum to the Central Church in their efforts to flee the Empire. As such, we are to escort the Archbishop herself to the royal capital at once. I expect heavy pursuit from the Imperial forces, so I am assembling a team of those I trust most to assist in the mission. Of course, I'll be leading my own regiment into battle, but I was wondering if you'd be willing to accompany me.
What, is that it? I'd be glad to. How are things looking at Garreg Mach while we're on the subject?
Grim. Neither the Knights of Seros nor the monastery ramparts are capable of holding off the Empire's massive military might. I dare say we have precious little time to waste. Prepare to deploy at once.
That reminds me.
How tiresome.
Not good.
Ugh.
Let's see.
So the story is...
Oh no.
Indeed, at your service.
What is it?
How can I serve?
Hello there.
Hey!
You should hear this.
May I speak with you? I have a request.
I'm counting on you.
May I have a word?
Yeah, I don't know.
By the by,
Why, hello.
Right on.
How can I serve?
Don't screw it up, okay?
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Well?
Right on.
Over here. I've been waiting for you. How about this? There you have it. I implore you. Training can be the difference between victory and defeat. This strength will ensure nobody dies a needless death.
A large step forward.
I've grown a lot.
You have to be strong if you want to protect people.
Can't let my friends down.
I can't stop now. I'll use this to protect my friends. I hope I can be more useful now.
No, this is not my peak.
Yes, this makes sense. I'll be able to help even more now. How can I best use this power?
This will help everyone out.
Time to work you into shape. Can't wait to see how you do.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Will this make me stronger?
Tackling a new challenge.
Will this help me grow stronger?
No, this is not my peak.
I'll be able to help even more now.
Time to work you into shape.
Sure, I'll take a swing at it.
I will devote myself to this new path.
This should be fun. Let's be sure not to hurt each other, Annie. Even a grueling training session is a good time when you're around, Mercy. I couldn't have done it without you.
Time to work you into With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Welcome.
back soon.
I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon. I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. 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 Hope to see you again soon. Which battlefield are you headed to?
I won't let you down. We won't lose. I'm gonna Shall we? I'm here to help. If you...
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Begin the operation. Allow me to pull my weight.
Just you walk. push yourself too hard, okay?
Think twice before taking any rash action. There is no return from the realm of the dead. We will proceed as planned. We... Let us cut the defenses!
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Can I face my comrades after this?
I don't know how long I can hold up. Help me, please.
We will proceed as planned. I will move...
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands. Still in the fight.
Okay, where to next?
Your strength is much appreciated.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
All right, let's do this.
I won't let you.
You can't fight like this. They're bleeding all over the place.
I waited this moment.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Bow down before my valor. For you.
The odds. May not be in our favor here.
This should make things a little easier on us.
Retreat! I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
I come.
How close!
I got this.
No mercy to offer our enemies.
Don't push yourself too hard, Your Majesty. I should really take my own advice.
Restoratives in order.
scent. Leave it. We need to move fast. Attack! Let's work together.
Yes, understood. Stand down! This will make a fine footprint.
Allow me. Maybe this.
We would never have achieved victory without everyone's help.
This strength will ensure nobody dies a needless death.
I can't stop now.
I'm glad to be of use.
Hey, I'm stronger.
I can't wait to test my newfound strength.
We've determined the Archbishop's course, Your Majesty. She makes for the Valley of Torment.
Then she's fleeing north, to Fargus.
There is also, of course, a passage to Daphnal territory within the Alliance. But I surmise you are correct. She surely makes for the kingdom.
If Fargus has chosen to side with the Central Church, it stands to reason they'll mobilize their forces to escort the Archbishop. If they do rendezvous with her and manage to retreat to the kingdom, our one chance will be lost.
Yes. We cannot let her slip through our grasp. I will see to it myself that we don't. Your Majesty, I will need a squadron well equipped for pursuit if I am to accomplish this task. One such as the Brigid Hunters. Given our considerable losses during the suppression of Garreg Mach, a smaller unit would be preferable for this undertaking.
Petra's unit. Very well. Take anyone you think could prove useful to your efforts. If we can capture the Archbishop, the tides of this war will turn drastically in our favor.
Agreed, Your Majesty.
As for you, gather the others. We must discuss what to do about the kingdom.
Right away, Your Majesty.
Okay.
Come this way. Quite trouble. At your service.
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Let's get this over with quickly, so we can have a nice cup of tea. Ooh, yes please. And maybe some of your treats to go with it?
You have my gratitude.
What?
Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
This reminds me of my youth. The days I spent with Glenn and my father.
Oh, thanks. Did you know this was one of my favorites?
Wow. Well?
What is it? Thank you. Greetings. No. I implore you.
Hey, did you hear? We rounded up the last stragglers from House Climate.
Yeah, and brought destruction raining down on one of their villages in the process. Of course, it was partially their fault for mustering an army, but I can't believe His Majesty would allow such meaningless slaughter.
Something on your mind? If you object to their idle gossip, it would behoove you to speak up.
No, it's just... I don't really know what Dimitri was thinking either. It's almost like he's built a wall around himself, ever since the day he killed his uncle.
My apologies, but could I ask you to join Gustav in keeping an eye on things here for the next few days?
Sure. You going somewhere? Kinda surprised Dadu and Rodrigue aren't joining you.
The two of them recently departed for Dusker. They have their own duties to attend to.
Then why don't I join you? I've got more free time these days than I know what to do with.
Offering to work during your well-deserved time off is not as praiseworthy as you believe it to be.
You're one to talk.
I suppose you have a point. Very well. I'll take you up on your offer. The journey will not be a pleasant one, but your assistance will surely prove valuable.
I was wondering where we were going. This is the village that was wiped out during our recent battle. Hold on. You're not planning to bury the dead by yourself, are you? That's not really a job for a king.
Perhaps not. Yet a resting place is all I am capable of offering them now. Were it possible, I would not have let this village lose a single brave soul. I never intended to see them incinerated by the all-consuming flames of this war. But as the one who authorized our battle strategy, I alone am culpable for their deaths.
It's not like you made the decision lightly, though. You discussed it for hours with Rodrigue and the others.
Even so, no means can possibly excuse these ends. No amount of justification will bring back the lives that were lost here.
True. And no matter how hard you fight for a better outcome, there's no guarantee you'll actually achieve it.
No, I cannot shut my eyes to the cruelty my actions have wrought. Yet, if I do not claim this battle, and its aftermath to be just and proper, my soldiers will lose faith in me. How long must this horrible cycle continue?
Don't be like that, Dimitri. I'm sure people will understand if you just tell them the whole story.
There's no need for that. This burden is mine to bear, and mine alone.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
We'll handle this together.
Let's do this. Together.
We all must do our fair share.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Gotta pull my weight.
Everyone!
Shall we? I'm here to help, if you don't mind.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform. We will proceed as planned. We must strive to
Begin the operation. Allow me to lend a hand.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything
On me!
Allow me.
I've awaited this moment.
Don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Everyone, advance! Everyone, advance!
We need to move fast. Attack!
No, not yet!
We will proceed as planned. We must.
Just watch.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave it. Thank the goddess it worked. Right there.
No, not yet! I can still fight!
Allow me.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Awaited this moment.
Can't let it end like this.
Let's work together.
Yes, understood. Stand down! I have no mercy to offer our enemies.
Don't push yourself too hard, Your Majesty. Just take my own advice.
This will make a fine football.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave it.
I shall take the lead. I'll hit. We will proceed as planned.
Is that all we've got?
We're not losing to anyone!
Got this. Let us begin.
I'll use this to protect my friend. I cannot grow complacent.
I'm with you!
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
I'll handle this.
We did it! This should make a good foothold.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
Let's get started. I'll give it 1,000%. Leave it.
I've awaited this moment.
We're done for. The rest is up to you. Retreat!
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
You need to move fast. Attack!
Let's do this!
I can't stop.
We will proceed as we must.
Just watch.
I won't let you!
Sorry, but I'm not backing down.
I'm proud to say I studied beside you.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave it.
I've awaited this moment.
Retreat!
Thank the goddess it worked. Let's work together.
Yes, understood. Stand down!
I think that worked. This is our chance. I'm dragging the others down.
Let's press our advantage further.
I can go.
My word! I'll not...
Sorry.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Let me at him.
Give me a hand! To victory!
Not gonna hold back! This is it! I'll use this to protect my friends.
I cannot grow complacent.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
This victory will be the first step toward our new future. I'll hesitate no longer. I'm glad to be of use. I can't wait to test my newfound strength.
I think I've learned something new.
This way.
Please.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Time to work you into shape.
Don't hold anything back to do. Together, our success is guaranteed.
I'll do my best. Just don't overexert yourself, Your Majesty.
There, all finished.
I'll be able to help even more now. I've grasped new strength.
Hey, I'm getting better.
Got to give this a try sometime.
I'm a better man now than I was 5 minutes ago.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat. Can't wait to see how you do. Ah, Mercedes. Did you go out?
Yes, I went to the town of Camulus to help the church.
I see. And how did you find it?
The townspeople seemed fine enough, but the clergy were very busy. As you know, lots of people fled to Fargus when the war started. And while a number of towns took in refugees, Camulus is particularly busy on that front.
In that case, I should send reinforcements and resources from the capital. I will speak with Lady Rhea about this presently.
Thank you, Dimitri. I'm sure the clergy will be pleased to hear it. I'm incredibly grateful to you for coming to the church's aid, you know. Most of those people would have ended up homeless if not for your actions.
As I recall, you fled from the Empire yourself at a rather young age.
Yes, and it was awful. We had nothing to eat and nowhere to shelter from the wind and rain. If not for the priest who helped us, I don't know what would have happened. Are you all right, Dimitri? You seem sad.
My apologies, Mercedes. But may I speak plainly?
You don't need my permission to do that, silly. What's troubling you?
I have been wondering for some time if accepting the Central Church was the correct decision. By giving them shelter, I have also given the Empire the perfect excuse for invasion.
You took them in because you thought it was the right thing to do. Isn't that so?
Yes. The Church of Seiros is deeply entwined with the kingdom's history and politics. The Crown's authority is granted by the Church, which also takes part in governing our villages. Were I to sunder that connection, nobles and commoners alike would be furious. The kingdom would be split anew, and chaos would reign.
That is a tough one. It seems like you're going to end up with a fight no matter what you do. Well, at the very least, I know the townspeople are grateful. But I also know it's not as simple as all that. I'm sorry. That probably didn't do much to help ease your concerns.
No. I should apologize for making you listen as I prattle on endlessly.
Oh, nonsense. If it helped you in any way, I'm glad to do it.
Well, I certainly do feel better. Thank you, Mercedes. And please know that I am here for you for whatever reason, no matter how small.
Well?
pull my weight.
Time is short.
Begin the operation. Allow me to lend a hand.
Shall we? I'll provide us.
We...
Shall we? I'm here to help. If you don't...
We will proceed as planned. We must rescue them at once. I've awaited this moment.
The situation is not in our favor. Let us proceed with caution.
We need some help, and fast!
Let us crush their defenses!
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave every...
I shall take the lead.
We need to get fast. Attack!
It's not over.
Not sure how, but it worked.
On to the next then.
Witness our valiant efforts.
I'll give it 1,000%. This is our chance.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
Let us... We will proceed as planned. We never stop moving forward.
That was amazing, Dimitri. I'm proud to call you my king.
Is that all we've got?
This will make a fine foothold. Let us crush their defenses.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave every...
I've awaited a resounding success. This is not yet the time for celebration. We will proceed as planned.
I'll finish
finish this! You need to move fast! Attack! You're finished!
Let us crush their defenses! I shall take the lead.
I think that worked.
We did it!
Let us press our advantage further.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything.
We will proceed as planned.
Just watch.
I can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
I'll give it 1,000%. I'll back you.
I've awaited
Thank
this
the
moment.
goddess it worked.
Lend me your strength.
Let's work together.
Yes, understood. Stand I'll hesitate no longer.
This is our chance.
More bitter than black as coffee.
It's not over.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
There's no honor in being rewarded for such slaughter. I prefer to rejoice thinking of those I've managed to protect.
Your unparalleled gallantry will ever guide us, Your Majesty.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
We've made it in time. I am so glad.
I'm not stopping now.
cannot grow complacent.
I'm glad to be of use. How can I best use this power? Uh-huh.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid, solid.
My, this is heavenly. You're quite the cook.
I could scarf down some seconds, no problem. Maybe even thirds.
Come back whenever you're hungry.